afternoon day hike, Canyon Ridge Waterfall. It's coming right out of the glacier wall. It flows all the way down to a cool beaver pond. We'll be hiking up the ridge on a further day, up to the glacier wall and over. Load up the mountain bike and we're gonna go prospecting. We'll be riding down an old mine road. We'll be going over to some hand-dug mine shafts. Nugget gold flake rock slabs. Very, very dangerous. I've got a real good hunch about this area. We're at 13,000 feet, and the best place to find any gold specimen is in inaccessible places. Looks like we got hit by some pretty bad weather back at our other base camp. We've moved to a whole new destination. That will be our new point of exploration. Sneak preview of places we'll be checking out. I met these two guys. Told them what I was doing. I was cruising around in a pickup truck, mountain biking, hiking every day on the Continental Divide. The guy said, "Did you commit a serious crime? Is it some type of sentence, punishment?" I find that to be a very unusual answer to my mission. I was hoping that the clouds would dissipate towards the evening sun. They did, and it happened at the perfect time, right around sundown. Beautiful array of the clouds coming up over the mountaintop, turning bright orange with this dark blue, cobalt, violet blue sky. Brief, beautiful footage. Moved our base camp to a higher elevation. I'm not too happy about that. End of August, I noticed that it started snowing on top of the peaks. Which means we're gonna have to start getting base camps that get full morning sun in the morning right away. The nights can definitely drop down to 32. Pressing at the Continental Divide as much as possible. Let's pack up the mountain bike and head up towards the 14,000 foot pass. On my topo, I noticed Blue Lake Road, Blue Lakes. I managed to get us a real good base camp right up along the waterfalls that run in and out of Blue Lake. Get out and take a little afternoon cruise. Colorado has become unbelievably beautiful. Daily dialogue. As we started moving closer to the Earth Dam and the watershed, paved asphalt, smooth road going all the way to the end and all the way to the back. From the looks of it, I could ride my bike back and forth all day long and look at the two beautiful panoramic stunning views. I spotted a mountain goat family chewing on this guy's car. That's really not a good thing. They can chew on expensive electronics, electrical parts, and when you get back to your car, the mountain goats aren't there, your car's not running right, and you're wondering what's going on. At that point, I started to think about my truck. Is there any mountain goat families over at my truck chewing on all my electrical and electronics? We'll see when we start my truck. A lot of cool rocks to check out. I found a real cool boulder. It's got some real nice color to it, so we made a big marking on it. We'll go back later on, knock off a nice chunk. I stayed pretty far away because they had a big bull there with horns, which is quite aggressive, and I don't want to be bucked. Mommy has big horns, and I don't want to be bucked by her either. Let's check out Topo.
Leadville Trail 100. Beautiful morning. You got Turquoise Lake in the background and a lot of great people working hard. Good job, guys. Way to go, way to go.
Right on, man.
Some hardy souls.
Yeah.
They're in about, 16 miles with about another 94 or 84 to go. So hopefully the weather holds and it's a great day and everybody's safe and has a great run. Good job, guys. You're doing awesome. Looking strong.
Yeah.
All right, keep it up. All right. So next time, maybe you can come to Colorado and you can enjoy a nice little 100-mile jaunt. Not for the faint of heart. All right, guys, way to go. Looking strong.
Yeah.
All right.
Good footage.
5 miles where we at now?
You're almost there. Yeah, you got the hard part done. Nothing to it. We'll see you at Hope Pass.
Yeah.
So,
Hope Pass, man.
Hope Pass, yeah.
Hope.
Oh, yeah. That's a good word. Great job, guys. Great job.
Hope.
Yep,
Hope
exactly.
Pass, folks. Hope. Hope.
Good job, guys.
Well, thank you very much,
Yeah,
sir.
you bet.
You're
Yeah.
awesome.
All right, let's.
Yeah.
You have fun with your trip. Awesome. Good
Right
job,
on.
guys. Looking strong. Do it. Making it look easy.
Early
Yeah.
riders get the worm.
You got it. You got it. Great way to spend the day. Belt buckles in all your future.
Yeah.
Every
There you
single
go.
one. It's just whether it's a big one or a little smaller one. All right. Good job. Good job. Yeah, these people have to finish race 30 hours fast.
Right. Oh, yeah, man. It's well over 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
Really.
And you get a belt buckle for all your pain and suffering.
Right.
All right. Good job, guys. Looking strong.
I'm not eating any mushrooms unless I really know what I'm doing. They're doing the 100-mile Colorado run, and that runs right through my base camp. So that was a nice thing to see. Having some breakfast down at the lake. 4748 means we'll be spending a lot of time in the Aspen area. Topo GPS squares that I showed you are gonna be pretty awesome. Started heading down the Jeep road with the truck. We just didn't have the clearance on the truck. It was a potential oil pan ripoff. We took a left down the Jeep road. The mountain bike ride started off really cool. It split up like 4 ways right when we got to the Jeep roads, just like the topo told us. We went to an old mine. I think it's gold flake on rock and quartz. Since we made it all the way to the wilderness boundary, it would be a good time to look for a nice gold specimen. I'll be looking for a professional opinion about what I found, and you'll know in the near future. We started heading up another different Jeep road. It was cool, but not cool enough. Going down back to the base camp, we endoed and grinded and slid out and got some serious road rash. It's cool, no broken bones. We're going down another Jeep road and we're gonna head for the summit, so let's go for it. We're gonna hike up this dry wash and we're gonna look for another gold specimen because this has been excavated naturally all summer long. Because we take awesome footage and they all tell a story. We took the old historical mining road up the canyon gulch, the Glacier Pass. We saw a lot of cool waterfalls. There's some old homesteads there with like a 57 Chevy dumped out on the lot. If only the 57 Chevy and the homesteads could talk. The stories they would tell. I was going up quite a ways. Now we're going down and we're taking the trailhead, the old mining road, to the left. That takes us out a ways, which is pretty cool, but then we head into wilderness, and that means that I couldn't get the truck out there. And wilderness, we gotta backpack all the way in to see even more. No lost footage, because the surrounding area around Aspen on my 2 topo grids is awesome. When I got back to the truck, I was gonna open up my back hatch, and I found a note. Notes can be good and notes can be bad. They can be a lot of things. A note could be, I hit your car, call your insurance company, call me. A note can be written by the police department as some type of citation. Something's wrong that you gotta know about. Glad that it was a good note. The note. Hi, Kenny. It was great to meet up with you on the trailhead. It's an awesome place. You belong here. Yes, I do firmly believe that. Thank you so much for adding to their journey. See you on the trails. Thank you so much, wonderful people. We'll be filming all the way up this pass. Hopefully that'll be our point of exploration. Got us a real cool base camp on Lincoln Creek Forest Road. Point of new exploration right around the Continental Divide. Sneak preview on the Wilderness Peaks. That runs right into top of page 59. On GPS grid, we'll be somewhere in this location. Have a little lunch and get cruising. Base camp view. Chalk it up for another shroom, for another cool shroom. This is going to be a real cool cruise. The road always turns out to be kind of nice, and then it gets real bad 4x4 hairy. It was a really cool road to take the mountain bike down. Yes, we did find our really cool rock. I call that my right-hand seat passenger. I know that the rock's not going to ask any questions. One of our missions today is going to be getting the rock back to the truck. We're going to get the rock down to a specific location where we can drive the truck down a little bit more on the bad Jeep road, dump it in the truck the next day, and split. We're taking this Jeep road even further because I think it goes up on this mountain ridge. We can overlook the area. Looks like monsoon season is kind of dying out, so this weather is getting more and more consistent every single day. There's a major glacial fallout. The cool rock was quite heavy. It fit in the backpack. Definite 4x4 way in. It was a brutal down and kind of uphill back. Slow and safety first. On the mountain bike ride down, I did mark a spot where I could get my truck that much further in to just throw the rock in back of the truck. Mission accomplished. Packed up some food and some water on the bike, and we're heading out to Bear Lake. Saw a bunch of dudes fishing, and they were catching big fat ones, one after another. Past Bear Lake, we were heading towards the Ruby Mine. At Bear Lake, I met up with a little doggy friend. Me and the doggy cruised around the lake quite a bit. Doggy had some dog tags, and I'm glad that the doggy wasn't lost. Started cruising down the road towards the Ruby Mine. Things got rocky. We started to run out of daylight. Looked on our topo. We did like 24 miles of 4x4 Jeep quad trail. Forest road going out of Aspen towards the Continental Divide. One thing I like about Aspen the most, tight, consolidated community, healthy, fit. Budget has stabilized. We're staying in Colorado till September the 15th. Colorado bats. Came across this beautiful ecological beaver pond. Beaver Pond had a few indigenous species of fish. A few flies came over to bother me. A dragonfly came by and saved the day. Started up the bad Jeep road. Stopped by this homestead with a beautiful cascading waterfall coming out of the Canyon Glacier. Unfortunately, the Jeep road got a lot worse. We started heading into very dangerous, treacherous territory, surrounded by beautiful things all the way up to the pass. We got some 30-40 mile views. T-storm out in the east was raining. Very rare that we were able to sit right on the Continental Divide. The mission wouldn't be complete unless we went down the other side of the pass to see the southwest end of the mountain range. Unfortunately, we're running out of daylight real quick, and it's a dangerous downhill race. On the way down, the handlebars twisted to the right, I flew forward and I bashed my rib cage into a granite boulder. There were also re-injuries on the way down. Let's just say that pass kicked my butt. One of the yokel locals told me about a spring that was installed by a hydrologist. It's the purest water on planet Earth. The mountain clouds turn bright orange, and the T-storm off towards the east is raining orange rain. We run out of daylight, so we have to make it down the hill in the dark. The mission gets a lot more dangerous. Checking out Aspen. If God wanted to create Disneyland and the Rocky Mountains, Aspen would be it. One thing I like about Aspen is mountain bike and bicycle friendly. Aspen knows what beautiful should look like. Aspen knows how to have a healthy, fit community. So we're gonna take out the mountain bike and we're doing some smooth road cruising around Aspen. We're in a huge mountain bike ride towards the summit. Base camped right about there. We're base camped right about here at the Hope Mine. Aspen is right above us right here. From the Hope Mine base camp, we're going to take the bad Jeep road all the way to the Continental Divide right here. Awesome mountain ranges. 68, which is quite awesome. Aspen has a lot of really good food. Doesn't look like there's any shortage of beautiful things to look at. Start off the morning show with this. Let's just say I'm not going to look under the rock to see what's there. There's a cigarette and a roach, a doobie on the left. I would like Benjamin to email me about the wrongdoing here. The moral of that story is you can always count on me to see a lot of strange things on my travels. We're out here on Woody Creek Road. Woody Creek has a cool bicycle bar and a little restaurant. If only that Volkswagen van VW could talk, the stories it would tell. All structures have stories to tell. I wish they could all talk. We started up our ascent up Woody Creek Road. When we reached our summit, quite difficult. There were some big boulders that fell out of the side of the cliff. Trees were derooted. To move further on, it seemed quite dangerous. On the way down, we stopped off at Woody Creek Tavern. Restaurant, bike bar, Harley bar, horse bar. I like it because it has that really cool, laid-back, Colorado, non-regulated little town feel. Got on Frying Pan Road and headed up to Rudy Reservoir. The rainstorms broke and there was a beautiful rainbow off on the north side of the lake. Towards sunset, everything turned orange. Woke up in the middle of the night and watched the moon come up over the lake. It was beaming down on the lake. There was some cloud cover around it. It was awesome. Point of exploration. Plenty of food, water, and booze. We're going to be out in this huge mountain range for as long as it takes. Sneak preview on the other big, massive ranges. The Holy Cross mountain ranges. That's also starting to look pretty sweet on the Continental Divide. When it's all said and done through our 100-day journey through Colorado, the biggest, most nasty, beautiful peaks. Cool glacier compressed rock of the day. Forest Road 400. Forest Road 400 said 9 miles up, the road's closed. I'm sure I can get past that closed road and cruise on even more. Cool glacierized boulders. Seems like the hydrologists dug out the middle of the road like 40, 50 feet down, and they're putting in some type of drainage gig going on because they got a lake in front. It's high liability with my mountain bike. I noticed that when I looked at the construction scene, there was nothing but danger. We'll cancel that mission. We made it out alive. We'll move on. We're going to check out a new base camp. Going to be cruising out to Bigelow here, getting on our forest road here, heading up boulders the size of houses. I remember that the unusual amount of rain we've had in Colorado makes rock slides of exploration. When we get to the end of the road, I find an area that has a lot of cool mineral and a lot of cool rock. We're heading into the severe danger zone. So we got over to our new forest road. I managed to get us a base camp that overlooked the whole range. We'll be cruising up Forest Road 105 here, and we'll be checking out, filming the range all the way to just right about here. And here we'll base camp. We'll be cruising with the pickup truck here on 105 through this area. Base camping the truck right about here and breaking out the mountain bike. I'm expecting those two mountain ranges to look really cool. We'll be taking some photos and munching on the berry trees. An epic conquest. What you're seeing there does not look too good. Boulders the size of a room or a house that's gonna roll in and hit the truck. Kinda looks like that's gonna kick our butts. We're in a much safer spot right now. Big stuff moving in quick. And that's the road we're on. Point of exploration. Still following the Continental Divide. That'll be our base camp sunset view.